For candidates, I don't want to be viewed as the perpetual money raiser. I don't want to be on these talk shows giving my opinion, second guessing, a current president. I think it's bad for the country, frankly, to have a former president criticize his successor. And look, it's tough enough to be president as it is without a former president undermining the current president. Plus, I don't want to do that. In other words, in spite of the fact that I'm now on TV, I don't want to be on TV. And
it's about over.
It is. It is. But I tell people that one of the interesting, sacrifice, I don't think you sacrifice to run for president, but to the extent you do is you lose your anonymity. And I like the idea of trying to regain anonymity to a certain extent. In other words, and being out of the press, at least in this stage of the post-presidency, is something that makes me very comfortable. And it's somewhat liberating, frankly. But he lives in Washington, and we live in Dallas. And one of the saddest things about departing Washington is that you miss your pals. And a lot of people were there for all 8 years, and I became good friends with them, like Vice President Cheney. And, I don't see him much. And I don't see many of the people I worked with much, and it's kind of sad. It's great to be in Texas, however.
They'll all be.
But I think I told you before that when your time's up, it's you exit the stage and let the next man, in this case, give it his best shot. And so while we've got friends in Washington, I'm not all that friendly to Washington. My first advice is run, but he probably not going to take it. He may decide to run, but not because I'm asking him, saying you ought to run. My advice would be surround yourself with good people, create an environment in which they don't feel like they need to walk in and pander to you, but they can walk in and give you their frank opinions. I tell people in audiences, a key component of a leader is someone who understands what he doesn't know, and then finds people and places them on a team who do know what he doesn't know. And oftentimes power probably blinds people. Say, I wouldn't be powerful if I didn't know everything. Well, you don't. But Jeb, he doesn't need my advice on that. He was a great governor of Florida, and he knows how to run an administration.